Did you know that VA loans can help veterans and active duty service members purchase certain types of commercial properties? While VA loans are best known for helping veterans buy homes, they can also be used to unlock unique investment opportunities. In today's video, we're exploring everything you need to know about VA loans and commercial properties. VA loans are typically designed for residential properties, but under certain conditions, they can also be used for commercial or mixed-use properties. To qualify, the property must primarily serve as the veteran's primary residence, meaning at least 51% of the property's square footage must be dedicated to residential use. For example, a duplex, triplex, or fourplex where the veteran lives in one unit and rents out the others. Mixed-use properties, such as a storefront with a living space above or behind the business area. Purely commercial properties like warehouses or office buildings do not qualify for VA financing. Just like with residential VA loans, an inspection and appraisal are required for properties financed with the VA program. The VA appraisal ensures the property meets the VA's minimum property requirements, or MPRs, which focus on safety, sanitation, and structural integrity. This is especially important for mixed-use properties where both the residential and commercial areas must meet certain standards. Keep in mind, the appraisal will also determine the property's value to ensure it aligns with the loan amount. The approval process for VA loans on mixed-use properties can be a bit more complex than for single-family homes. Lenders will look at the percentage of the property designated for residential use, the potential income from rental units if applicable, the overall value of the property. Because these properties often have a mix of uses, lenders may require additional documentation like income projections for the commercial portion of the property. It's important to work with a lender experienced in VA loans to navigate these extra steps. VA loans for mixed-use or residential commercial properties are available to eligible veterans, active duty service members, and some surviving spouses. To qualify, you'll need to meet the same VA loan eligibility requirements as you would for a traditional home purchase, including a valid certificate of eligibility, meeting the lender's credit score and income requirements, and planning to occupy the property as your primary residence. One of the biggest benefits of VA loans is their competitive costs, and this holds true for mixed-use properties as well. Here's what you can expect. Interest rates. VA loans typically offer lower interest rates compared to conventional loans. Funding fee. Most VA loans include a one-time funding fee, which helps keep the program running. The fee varies based on your service status and whether you've used a VA loan before. There are also certain circumstances where it can be completely waived if you have a service-related VA disability. Closing costs. These are generally lower than those for conventional loans thanks to VA limitations on fees charged to borrowers. As with any VA loan, there's no down payment required in most cases, which is a huge advantage when purchasing these types of properties. Mixed-use properties offer a fantastic way for veterans to combine homeownership with income potential. For example, imagine buying a property with a small storefront and an apartment above it. You live in the apartment while renting out the storefront to a local business. Not only are you building equity in your property, but you're also generating rental income that could help cover your mortgage. To make the most of this opportunity, work with a VA lender who's experienced in mixed-use properties. Ensure the property meets the 51% residential requirement, and be prepared to provide extra documentation like income projections for the rental portion. VA loans offer incredible opportunities even for properties that combine residential and commercial use. If you're a veteran or service member considering a mixed-use property, our team can help you navigate the process and make the most of your VA benefits. Reach out to us today to get started, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on VA loans and homeownership. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.